When the solutions to each of the two equations shown are graphed in the xy coordinate plane, the graphs of the solutions intersect at a point. What is the y coordinate of the point of intersection? So here, these two equations are non-linear. They have exponents greater than 1. So in order to find the solution, we have to use a graphing tool to find the point of intersection, because we don't know how to graph these by hand. So we have to find that point of intersection because then we need the y coordinate of the point of intersection. So when we think of graphing tool, we think of things like the graphing calculator or resources online like Desmos.com. So first I'll show you how to find the point of intersection or the solution using a graphing calculator like this one. This is a TI-84 Plus Silver Edition. So I'm going to turn it on and go to the y equals button to type in both equations, and they're both in y equals form, so I don't have to do any side work. Since there's exponents, I'm going to have to use the caret button, which is under the clear button. So x squared will be x caret 2 minus 2x minus 5 for the first equation. I'll scroll down to the second equation, x cubed or x caret 3 minus 2x caret 2 for minus 2x squared minus 5x minus 9. Now that both equations are typed in the calculator, I can hit graph to see the picture of these two equations. And I can visually see where they're going to intersect at this point here. But I'm not sure what that point is by looking with my eyes, so I need the calculator to tell me exactly what that point is. So we'll hit second, trace to go to the calculate menu. And 5 says intersect, so you can either scroll down and hit enter or just hit the 5 button. Now that says first curve to make sure your cursor is on the first equation, which it is. Then it says second curve to make sure your cursor is on the second equation, which it is. And then it says guess, so we need the cursor to be where we think the two lines are intersecting, which is not over here. So we're going to use our left and right arrows. I'm going to use my right arrow to move my cursor over. Ooh, move my calculator. My calculator is moving on me. Excuse me, go back to where you were. Move my right arrow, there we go. We're going to say it's about right around there and hit enter. So now on your screen, it should say intersection is x equals 4 and y equals 3. So as a point, that would be 4, 3, and the y coordinate would be C3. Now, what if you don't have a graphing calculator? What if you only have the internet as a resource? That's where Desmos.com comes in. So this is what Desmos.com looks like, and we're able to enter in equations and see their graph. So the first equation I'm going to type in, now your caret on your keyboard is shift 6. So the first equation is y equals x shift 6 2 for x squared. And you have to make sure you use the right arrow to get out of the exponent. Minus 2x minus 5. So there's your first equation. And I'm going to click in the second box for the second equation. So y equals x shift 6 3 right arrow minus 2x shift 6 2 right arrow minus 5x minus 9. And there's my second curve, and if I click in the graph area, I can see the better picture. They're intersecting over here, so I'm going to click and then hover to see that the point of intersection is still 4, 3. It agrees with what our graphing calculator said. So then the y coordinate is still going to be 3, still making our answer C, whether you're using the graphing calculator or the Desmos.com.